Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Gemini, August 29, 2022. You are enthusiastic today, but you may not be paying much attention to important details. You're running more on intuition. The Sun and Venus form a minor challenge, influencing the first half of today, and you can feel a little torn between your drive to take things easy and your curiosity encouraging you to take on projects and activities. This aspect can also lead to some misunderstandings with others. You might aim to do your best to divide your time well, which involves going all in with whatever you're doing. This is a great day to socialize and be with those friends who are the mainstays of your life, if possible. If you have been suffering a little from the stresses and strains of life, then this is the time to relax in their company and just be grateful to share such good companionship. It is also a good time to make friends, as they will probably become very important to you. Where could the road lead to? With the moon shimmering in Leo today and trine to your sign, you could be wondering about the trajectory of your career path. Whether you are considering an educational approach to work or even traveling to expand upon your career path, you should create a pros and cons list of each potential avenue. Keeping track will help you narrow down your choices along the way. Since the moon opposes Venus in Leo, you may find that a mentor or teacher could be of service to you in this process. As Mars spends his last full day in your income sector and as the warrior planet of the cosmos works to make his final hours here count, his fight for what you deserve is likely to be focused inwards. In the final hours of Mars' 6-week war on glass ceilings, roadblocks, and barriers, whether real or imagined, he is looking at anything that might be standing in your way while working to leave you with something to keep fighting for. You are in a state of siege in your own home and in your family circle. People are criticizing you constantly and you feel you're doing everything wrong. Take time to reflect before retorting, because they could actually be right on some points. If you react in a sober way, your family will regain their trust in you very quickly. You need to hire a team of spin doctors to make sure your message gets out the way you want it to. Then you can work your rep into something bigger. You find the idea of meeting new people difficult, not really something you want to contemplate. If this is actually how you feel, then far better to wait a while and reflect on what you really want to achieve. When this is done, the idea of dating has a realistic purpose with much higher chances for success. You are one of the most physical of all the astrological signs. Do you have a daily or weekly exercise program that you follow religiously? If you don't, you should. This is recommended for people of any age. The vital energy that you derive from regular physical activity affects your mood, your ability to concentrate, your diet, and your romantic life. Keep the blood moving and you will be a happier person all the way round. Making decisions will be easier on this day, as your ability to think in a methodical and practical way will be enhanced. If there are chores that require organization, they are prime picks for this day. The influence from this vibration can help you to see things in a different light and to revamp your current structures and systems. Don't hesitate to tackle that storage room, desk at work, or any other area that feels like a mess to you. You'll have it shipshape in no time. All eyes are on Mars, the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos today, as he shifts focus and therefore changes where his warrior and competitive spirit will be directed. Nearly 6 weeks after returning to your income sector with Venus, Mars wraps up a mission to see you fight for what you deserve, and not just when it comes to the money. Mars might be moving on, but he leaves you with the courage to keep fighting for what you deserve across all the currencies in your life before following Venus into your communication sector. This is the start of Mars' next war, this time on communication barriers. 9 days after Venus, the planet of love returned to your communication sector to begin a mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. She is joined by Mars, her cosmic lover today. While Mars' focus won't be as specific, as his war on communication barriers begins, this is going to make Venus' job a lot easier. Our eyes in the sky. The Leo moon soars through the sky this morning, amping up our charm and intuition. We should all be feeling a little pep in our step, and our minds will be very active. Leo energy can be a bit overstimulating for some, so be sure to check in with your breath throughout the day and take a time out when you need one. The stars shine brightly in the communication realm as the moon opposes Mercury this morning. This aspect helps us feel confident in our knowledge and achievements and ready to share information with the world. Your social media accounts will be on fire, so be sure to post a flattering pic. Communication will be at a peak all day, which could cause some burnout as we near the evening. A gentle connection between Uranus and the moon could cause a little bit of mental wonkiness, but we'll still feel driven to chat with others and check social media. Do yourself a favor and unplug sometime after nightfall. If the social media activity, texting and general chattiness goes too late into the evening, you might end up with a touch of insomnia. That beautiful brain of yours will still be active and hungry for information, though, so put on a nature documentary before bed to help lull you to sleep. The cosmic weather is quiet today until afternoon, when the moon opposes Mercury in Virgo, provoking irrational thought. We are especially sensitive as the moon transits Leo. Certain ideas make sense to us on a conceptual level that we have trouble expressing logically. But that won't stop us from trying. The problem is that when we attempt to communicate our sentiments, we polarize our feeling state and our intellect. This can lead to unease, confusion, or analysis paralysis, as we mix up facts and potential fiction. Our interactions with others get scrambled. We become frustrated that our conversation partner doesn't get what we're trying to say. We will be much better off processing our thoughts through a creative medium now. By sharing our feelings through music or writing, our ideas remain open to interpretation. Others can then connect with us emotionally by bearing witness instead of sharing a reciprocal dialogue. In the evening, the moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprises. Too much weight today has been placed on trying to rationalize our circumstances. At this time, something happens to shock us out of this expectation. We realize that we have been taking things too seriously, that life is baffling, and that we should enjoy the ride. Our intuition and instincts harmonize. We come to sudden realizations that reshape how we relate with others. We could also learn new information, receive unexpected news, or experience a synchronicity that bears special significance. The stress of the day rolls off our backs as we throw up our hands and submit to the universe's grand plan.